Live, deep in the heart of West Texas, it's the James Hendricks Show, coming to you from the Hendricks Center for Advanced Conservative Federalist Studies. No diplomas, no exams, only pure learning. Okay, guys, we're going to be covering a few stories, and the first one, this is something that should have us Christians up in arms. You know, I'm just being honest with you. This is Ketanji Brown Jackson, Biden's nominee. Now, I'll say this. Biden says he wants a Supreme Court that looks like America. My question is this. Who is America? And is he really confident? Is he really there to name a Supreme Court nominee? So here we go. Appeals Court Judge Jackson. Oh, come on.
Humbled by the extraordinary honor of this nomination, and I am especially grateful for the care that you have taken in discharging your constitutional duty in service of our democracy with all that is going on in the world today. Please. I also offer my sincerest thanks to you as well, Madam Vice President, for your invaluable role in this nomination process. I must begin these very brief remarks by thanking God for delivering me to this point in my professional journey. My life has been blessed beyond measure, and I do know that one can only come this far by faith. Among my many blessings, and indeed the very first, is the fact that I was born in this great country. The United States of America is the greatest beacon of hope and democracy the world has ever known. I was also blessed from my early days to have had a supportive and loving family. My mother and father, who have been married for 54 years, are at their home in Florida right now, and I know that they could not be more proud. It was my father who started me on this path when I was a child, as the president mentioned. My father made the fateful decision to transition from his job as a public high school history teacher and go to law school.
Okay, so she credits God. She credits God. Alright then, doggone it. Plain truth. My source on CBN News says that Christian groups like Concerned Women of America say that her scorecard on abortion is pro-choice. Now, the pro-choicers in our reactive culture, news and entertainment, be they that profess themselves to be Christians, and I'm not going to be going to really judge, but by their fruits ye shall know them. You know, the Savior said that. Okay, so now here's the thing. According to Concerned Women for America, she is pro-choice. She's made pro-choice deals. Biden says he wants somebody that's like America. And she's talking about democracy. Here's my question. To my generation and older, can't we wake up here? Can't we wake up here and realize this country was never intended to be a democracy? Okay, the founding fathers, they said this. Listen. They said, we are not a democracy. We are not meant to become a democracy. We are a republic. You know, I remember my first week in my political theory class, my ancient medieval political theory class, the professor, you know, some people were saying, oh, we need to defend democracy. He said, America is not a democracy in the purest sense of the word, much like the ancient Greeks had, before they became a republic. But because they couldn't keep it according to principles, it formed the Greek Empire. So you see, we need to govern with correct principles. Okay, correct principles. And you're going to be like, oh, Jimmy, this is meant to be a political show. Okay, so it's meant to be a political show. I get that. Some of y'all are saying, but stick to the issues. The issues are the principles that are in this book, the Holy Bible. I have it in my lap, a King James Bible that I have purchased. Some people say that Latter-day Saints, so they got their own Bible. We use the same King James Bible as everybody else. Listen to me. The principles of Christianity are true. And Christianity is our guarantee to America if we're willing to abide by it. And Biden, we gotta set up this Supreme Court that looks like America. You know what they say? Those who don't know history are bound to repeat it. Okay? You're probably going to be like, well, Jimmy, what more are you talking about? How about this? How about something Bill Clinton said prior to his inauguration? He said this. He said, we are going to set up a cabinet that looks like America. Let's take a look at that. Housing Secretary Henry Cisneros was rocked by scandal. That's why I had to step down. Okay. Zoe Baird, Clinton's first nominee for Attorney General. The undocumented worker thing? Yeah. Okay. Webster Hubbell, his Associate Attorney General, having to step down because of some improprieties. Because Rhodes Law Firm. Now look, I wasn't around. I was just a little kid when the Clintons started this little whitewater development. Okay, so I don't really feel like I can be a fair judge. I'm intrigued by the scandal. But the thing is, you get a cabinet that looks more like, shall we say, in the words of maybe Bill Clinton here, kind of paraphrase, socialist America. You're going to get a world that's rocked by scandals and not living by correct principles. You're probably thinking, Jimmy, hey, wait. What in the world? What are you talking about? Correct principles. Plain truth. Correct principles. Now, I've spent too much time on the Supreme Court nominee. There's this one thing, the Ukraine. Ukraine is appealing to Israel to get toughen up on Russia. I agree based on the stories. Now, I'd say don't, just be careful what news you receive into your spirit. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of receiving those daily updates. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, take care and be proactively informed. God bless you folks. I love you.